Hello everyone, my name is Anudeep and I'm going to present you Askiyo. But instead of giving you a general set of features on what you can do with Askiyo, let me roleplay like a salesperson selling a SaaS solution and how their experience with Askiyo is going to look like. Now traditionally, I might be using a note taker, something like Fathom or Fireflies, and get summaries. And what I do today is I would have given these summaries across the team and leave them and even myself to draw the insights that I want to achieve the end goal, which is converting the customer. Now, with Askiyo, things are going to look different. Here's Askiyo. Now, Askiyo works with all kinds of meetings and conversations. Once you integrate your calendar, you get to choose what are the kinds of meeting types that you're running and what are the automatic insight blocks that you would like to derive out of these calls. For instance, in this case, as a salesperson, I have decided that some of the key important insight blocks that I want. What is the buyer persona? What are some of the objections raised? What are some of the kind of meeting action items that I was able to derive? And in fact, I could go a bit more nuanced and say, what are the unconfirmed agreements? And let me run you how that would look like on an actual call that I recently ran. This is a call with Jeffin about a SaaS tool that I was selling. In fact, I have broken down all of these insights for selling Askiyo. A transcript has been broken down into all of these pieces of information, or also called blocks. Now, if you noticed, these are my action items. These are the key questions asked. This is the general sentiment. This is the buyer persona of Jeff and Matthew. These are the numbers, and these are the objections raised. This is where a traditional time of around 40 minutes spent on trying to analyze all of these per call has been broken down into less than 10 seconds. Now, what you've seen so far is the individual ability for me with Askiyo to help in my sales qualification calls. But sales is not happening just because of the salesperson. There are other dependent people like pre-sales and my sales manager. In fact, even in mature organizations, their dependencies extend to the product teams and the marketing teams. And the two ways that Askiyo can help in achieving a team-wide and an organization level-wide visibility and collaboration is through one, integrations, which is where these individual blocks, like Notion-like blocks, can be integrated and connected with separate workflows to with different tools like Salesforce, Slack, Jira. And the second part is probably there are multiple calls that I'm going to have with Jeffin, and I'm able to aggregate these multiple calls. And my manager and the pre-sales, when they quickly want to jump into the call, do not need to spend extra time in trying to go through these individually, but they could quickly see a clustered aggregate of all of these outcomes of the call in one single place. This is where the Ask Askiyo feature will scale up to the organization level or to the project level. In summary, Askiyo is a post-meeting companion to achieve your KRAs and KPIs in the organization. Best summaries did not really drive the business results. Best decisions did. Thank you.